Yo, what up, peep? Okay, I'm not that kind of a YouTuber. Anyways, we're playing some more Trailmakers, and as you can see, I am on the other side of the ramp, which I tried to, tell you guys that I could not get on here, and I still did. But I didn't went down here via the ramp. I actually tried something different here. So for today, we're going to explore all the upper part right down there, and along the way, I will explain you more about the things up there, what I have been doing and what I actually have not been doing. So here is the thing, how I get up here. I was like, can we not just use the wall to ride up here? So basically I went back here. I needed like a thumbnail and a nice picture. I waited for daytime and I drove by here and I was like, can I or can I not? So I basically just did this also on the other side, and that's how I got the fast travel point to say. Now I did find a couple of things. I just looked around except for past the bridge to that side. I did everything on that side, just a little bit of exploration so I can explain to you guys what to expect, and I did talk all the goal. Anything else I have not been doing besides grabbing this guy too. And there is something fun over there. Now there was also another piece of gold onto the rock up there, so I did the same wall riding thing. And this is something that I'm going to keep in mind for next time. Oh, it saves the progress, very good. Now let's shove it in there. Let's be at the building mode.
This power is required for your spaceship.
Okay, so I can just add another engine, sure, why not? I would like to make a different vehicle, or maybe an upgraded version of this, or just have to see. Oh, this thing is now, look at the speed, 100. Okay, very good. So this guy down here is something, a tank cannon. Holy macaronis. Now, the thing here is, this isn't Happy Boy, right? And I'm not talking about a tank cannon, which definitely isn't Happy Boy. But to get it over there, it's like, yes, but also no. I mean, now I have more power. You know, it's becoming more easier. I have these guys, right? And I was still like, what if I would make some kind of a thing which I can just lift it up for a bit, then makes it a little bit more easier. But first things first, I would like to see, these guys. Still I would like to check out, maybe this guy can now like move stuff a bit better, or maybe not. I mean, it kind of does it. Like, it seems to be more gripful, I think, because it's wider. Yeah, only it's like, I'm not yet ready to completely move these bowlers. And I found also a couple of other interesting pieces, which of course I also didn't move. Oh yes, I am wondering so much about this cannon though. Softens landing and improves grip, so that is what it just did. Now the only problem I'm basically having now is like, this card is continuously, breaking down and falling into pieces. Yeah, but anyways, I see this costs 3 power cores and engine 1. I see now where the icons are for. Okay, so let's just leave that for now what it is, and let me just show you the other part of the area. It's basically a long tunnel I can skip. And then we come out here, and there are a couple of things to be found in this area. Okay, of course there is another upper area, which, oh man, now I'm thinking about it. Couldn't I have wall rides on the other side of the island where there were two of these things, being stuck? Like, look at this. I haven't even came up here before. So basically I'm talking about that area over there where there is like also tube this thing. But I cannot really remember if these sides were like very rocky or just smooth, because this really looks like it was made to wall ride. But by the look of it, it doesn't seem to be very smooth. But we need to come back there anyways, and there is something that is going to help us maybe to make this giant jump though. Now of course we have this thing here, which is a wedge. Oh, look at that. That is perfect for a race vehicle. But where am I going to drop that thing at? Yeah, that is a problem though. I mean, we have that over there, but I am afraid. So first of all, if I die, I will respawn. That thing will be respawned. So, you know, stuff like that. Look at it, there's even gold up there. So I'm going to need to first figure out. I mean, I could just bring it with me and then drop it into where I just came from all the way. That wouldn't be a problem, right? It's just down the tunnel over there. And before I going to do too much crazy stuff, let me just take a small little look up here. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything. But there is another thing right down there. That should also not be a problem. But before I crash this guy down the hill. It's a block like that. That would save a lot of problems though with the tiny ones I'm using right now. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot tougher than it looks like. That's because my vehicle is not really, you know, made for doing this stuff. So I'm going to need to rebuild this guy and make something that is going to help out a lot. Now, I know what you think. This is definitely ridiculous, but I want to try and see if this works. So basically I have right down here 2 large hinges, so it can lift up this whole thing into the sky. That's why I got some weights on front here, and then it should, you know, cover up the rock, and then I can just, you know, move along with the rock. It sounds like a plan. Is it gonna work? Well, that's gonna be the second thing. Okay, let's see if this guy is working. Of course I did a little test, but if I would press up, this thing goes up, right? That's nice, and then, you know, it goes down onto it. But it is kind of working. The driving is absolutely not horrible. There is a reason, yeah, that I put the wheels like a little bit up rather than having also suspension. As you could see, you know, I can just easily do like this type of deal. Oh god, did I just waste my time? I think it just wasted my time there. Damn, this thing is a lot bigger than I thought it was. So this down here is what I call the pincher. If I move my arrow key up, you can see it opens up and then pinches it. So let's see if this is gonna work. It is so stupid and I love it. Oh my god. Well. Okay, if I'm doing this just carefully, but oh, very carefully, then it should work. It cannot escape. It has a bit of trouble and it's, you know, trying to fight and stuff. It's a little bit slippery when wet, but this thing is just basically good for now. If I just need to bring things uphill to say. It's a cylinder, which, oh, that could very much help with boulders, since they are like round and cylinders are round. That's gonna be a win-win. But the only problem is that this is another big boy. Oh, okay. Careful, 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 careful. Maybe this will do then. Full speed ahead. Well, not all the way, but yeah, it's still a little bit of a problem of trying to turn with this guy. Kinda is. And also try to keep it with me. I know for sure at some point we're gonna get like a grabber or like an attached thing, like a magnet or whatever. Because there are certain things you just cannot move like this. Alright, the cylinder. Very good. Now there are 2 more boulders left, which I know what they are. And then it's actually the bridge. We have a very easy one over there. A metal crate dispenser, which I am not quite sure what, why, and how, but there might be a reason for that. It would be so cool if it's slowly but surely just all in one, right? Yeah, it just stays there, that's fine. Then we have this guy, which is a very big boy. This big boy is a go-kart wheel. So yeah, you can imagine a go-kart wheel should give us, I think, the opportunity to go at least faster than with these wheels we're having now. I could be wrong though. Ah, the suspension saved my butt. There we go. Having a lot more grip and a lot more engine firepower, I would say. And there we go. Beautiful. Now let's just take a quick look on the new wheels here. Weight 2 kilo, weight 10. Small wheel with better grip on tarmac than rough terrain. So, tarmac. Is there any tarmac in this game? You know? So, let me just see. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so in this case, we're gonna cross this bridge down here. And so, see what is on the other side of this, any other than, you know, freaking volcano. We have another thing over there. There is another troublesome one. Oh. Wow. We just look at this little sneaky way. Yeah, look at that. There is so much stuff in the lava. I'm not going to be able to get that with this thing. But we do have a save point. And there is some stuff on the other side. Now, I also seen like a little road going up, so there's so much more to explore there. Ooh, and something over there. Alright, that's another gold thing. And I've seen this down here going down. Is there something? No, just an entrance and exit via the water. So I might have maybe gone via the water onto this ramp to reach this spot. How? And we have this little road. It's... Oh yeah, I see. These roads keep continuing. You know, that's fun actually. Not that I find it... that I have something to complain. What is this? A hover block? Speaking about solutions. Just very careful, you know, we have all the time of the world. Oh god. Going to need to do this with so much patience since, you know, I don't have this handy thing up my butt anymore. With pin stop. I guess it's gonna be okay if I just, you know, calm the heck down. A hover block. That might be handy for jumps, you know, if you can at least go quick. Alright, I made it not that bad. calm down. You've seen enough of these people running a marathon. They're like, yay, I won. And then, you know, they slow down too much or fall down, and then the second person wins. Alright, look at that. Now I am wondering a lot of things. Lives above the ground when turned on. Works on water when going fast enough. Ah, when going fast enough. So if I stand still, it's not going to work. Then will this work for lava? Well, let me make a crazy machine then. Right, so these things a lot than I thought it would be. I just basically took the boat, took off these air tanks and the hovercraft stuff. I didn't place any of these on here just yet. Let me just press on B and just... Does it by itself? How does this work? You know, I guess because I put the weight to one side. This kind of like a weight block. So this should move it even more like that, right? The weight makes it go inclined enough. Yeah, so what I'm guessing, if I would pull this thing up, the front goes up, then it might go backwards. If I would pull this thing down, maybe it's a matter of perfect balance in the middle. This is freaking interesting. I love it. You know what, this is going to take me a little while, but I really like this. The thing is, I could also attach these hinges to these guys and make them go forward, backwards, up, down, left, and right. It might be even a better idea. But what I'm going to do, I am going to leave it with this, and then in the next episode I'll come back with the ultimate hovercraft machine. And or I'm gonna make it functional that we can actually use it to move boulders. It's gonna be a super difficult thing for me to do, but I think I will enjoy doing this, and I think it should go to a different location though, something with flat ground. This is freaking cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. Alright, off we go. Let's take this guy, it'll be better.